the soul of man. All right. But in Genesis chapter 2, God formed. Take note of the words used. When you say creation, the original Hebrew word they use is to make something out of something that did not exist. So the souls of man was made out of something that did not exist before then. That was creation. But in chapter 2, the body of man was formed. It wasn't created because it was made from something that already existed, which is what? The dust of the earth. All right? And I've explained to you that the dust of the earth, that does not necessarily mean that it was just the dust of the earth that was made. No, it means that God took the components of the environment in which man would live to make man. Just like he spoke to the sea to bring up the fish. Right? He didn't create fish on earth and threw them into water. No, he spoke to the sea to bring forth fish. So the environment produced the being so that he can live in that environment. He spoke to the ground to bring forth plants. So everything was created in its environment. So when God was going to make man, right, the earthly part of man that will relate to the earth, he took the components of the environment in which man will live to make him. So that's why man can live comfortably on the earth. Man cannot live in water. Are we together? Man can live, you can breathe in and out from the earth. All right? So in chapter 2, the body of man was formed. And then in that same verse, the Bible says he breathed into man the breath of life, and man became a living spirit. Now, in the Old Testament, the Hebrew word for spirit is ruach. Ruach, R-U-A-C-H. That's the Hebrew word for spirit, ruach. And that ruach means breath or word. Breath or word. So that means that the spirit is referred to as the breath. So when God breathed into man the breath of life, that was him passing his spirit. So the part of God in us is the spirit. All right? The soul is the essence of man. The body is the physical house for that soul. But the part of God that is in us is the spirit. So when God breathed into man the breath of life, he became a living soul. So it was a soul that did not have life. The life came when the spirit came. Come on now. So in summary, the soul of man was created, the body of man was formed, the spirit of man was given.